I have found the 5 best digital products to sell in 2025. And by the way, they're going to work as we approach 2026 as well. In fact, they're making us $8,789 per week right now. That's definitely a good amount of money. In this video, I'm going to break down what is working right now in 2025 and what's going to continue to work well through the rest of this year and into 2026. These are products that actually sell and that beginners can get started from scratch. First up is AI stock images and mockups. AI is not something that should only be used by tech-savvy people. It's something that all of us can use regardless of your background. In fact, some of the best tools out there are super user-friendly. So don't be afraid to give ChatGPT a try. I'll be the first to admit that it took me a little bit of time to warm up to the idea of using AI, especially using ChatGPT to help me out in my day-to-day life, as well as to make money. But as I have started to lean into this tool, I've actually found it to be incredibly helpful, especially when it comes to making digital products. Once I figured out how to properly leverage AI, it has become a gold mine for me for creating money and especially for creating digital products. A few tools that are easily at your disposal include Canva AI and Midjourney, and these tools can help you create really stunning flat lays, mockups, and more. For example, if you wanted to sell flat lays, you could do seasonal event-based mockups like a Valentine's Day desk setup. You could do a summer-themed journal mockup with iced tea and sunglasses. There are really tons of options here, and you can leverage these tools like Midjourney or Canva AI to help you ideate and create images to then sell as a digital product. Now you can of course sell this on any platform, but our go-to is System.io. So if you want to start building your audience and your business, a platform I definitely recommend is System.io. Now just a little caveat here, you do need to mention anything that you're selling if it is generated by AI. So make a few great templates, disclose that it is AI generated, start selling it on System.io, and watch your business scale. Now, before I get into the rest of my ideas for you, if you want to discover the perfect digital product for you, you can download our totally free digital product discovery bot. I will link it down in the description box. Next idea for you is actually coloring pages. I think this is a really fun one. And what's great is that they're profitable too. Again, you can use Canva AI to start generating coloring pages that you could then use for classrooms. As a mom, I could use them for my daughter. She's not quite to coloring age yet, but very soon she will be. There's definitely a big market for teachers, moms, and other people trying to keep little kids busy for fun and unique coloring page ideas. For example, you can go into Canva AI, select the box for image, and then type in what type of image you want to include. Make sure you mention that you want it to be lines for a coloring book, and Canva will generate you a few different options. Once you have the idea created, you can then just click boost resolution and download that image. What's great about coloring book pages is that you could quickly create a couple of pages, sell them as a bundle anywhere from $5 to $15. Or even larger sets to further increase your pricing. Again, list it on a platform like System.io and start sharing it with your audience. Next, let's talk about printable games. I actually have used printable games in many facets of life, from baby showers, bridal showers, to bachelorette parties and more. So there is definitely a big market for printable games. They could even be used in classrooms or various other types of parties. I can tell you from a consumer perspective that this is definitely a great idea. One way to go about doing this is see what other people are selling, see what is trending within the niche, and think about something that you might actually be interested in buying and what purpose it would be for. Then again, you can go and create your own game within Canva. Do you see a theme here? Canva is a great tool, and you can actually sell these printable games in bundles as well for anywhere from the $10 to $15 price point range. What I love about printable games is that they're not seasonal. You can have them for any type of event or season in life. People are always doing bachelorette parties, bridal showers, baby showers, regardless of the time of year. So this is a great one that is not going to be affected by the time of year. The next idea for you is AI prompt bundles. Again, what's great about this one and all of these ideas that I'm sharing with you is that it's a create once, sell forever type of model. What are AI prompt bundles? So they are pre-written copy and paste prompts that people can then use in platforms like ChatGPT, Claude, Midjourney, DALL-E, etc. Any type of AI platform is going to require prompts. So this is a great way to help people improve the output that they get from asking questions and trying to get help with AI. A lot of times AI prompt bundles can be sold as PDFs, Notion templates, Google Docs, or editable Canva files. So you might be thinking this is great and all, but what actually makes a AI prompt bundle sell? First, I think it's really important to have a clear transformation, such as get blank outcome faster by using this prompt bundle. For example, if it is growing social media, I've seen AI prompt bundles that are something along the lines of grow your social media 10 times faster with this AI prompt. Make sure your prompt bundle is hyper targeted, meaning that it is really targeting a super specific group of people and solving a specific problem for those people. Make sure it is super, super easy for people to get. They don't want to have any sort of hassle downloading this. So a Google Doc that's easy to download, a PDF also easy to download. Anything that is going to be low tech setup is going to be a win here. And a little bonus tip I have for you on this one, include a little AI for beginners cheat sheet at the beginning of your prompt bundle, and that will help first timers have even more success using your product. These might sell anywhere from $10 to $100. So you can really have a higher price point on this one, which is why I think it's a really strong idea. And remember, if you want to discover the perfect digital product for you, make sure you check out our free digital product discovery bot. Again, I will link that down in the description box. All right. And the final 5th digital product for you for 2025 is going to be digital journals. Now, I know you might be thinking that journaling is a little old school, but it's not. In fact, I still do it as a 30-something-year-old. It's definitely still a great tool for a lot of people. However, a lot of people don't like having physical journals laying around, so that's why they use digital journals. You can actually create a super niched digital journal product, such as a gratitude journal, a business journal, or something like an anxiety journal for mental health focused audiences. And then the buyers can actually use them on a really cool app like GoodNotes or Notability, which is not required, but it's definitely a great way to make it a lot easier to use. So just to quickly segue onto the whole note-taking app thing, your audience does not have to use one of these note-taking apps in order to use a digital journal. They can also do things like download it as a PDF. Then they can edit it in a free PDF editor like Adobe. They can type in text boxes if enabled, or they could always print out the pages for physical use. So that's definitely one way to go about it. But as I mentioned, GoodNotes or Notability, those are just pre-made apps that people can download on their phone or their iPad, download the digital journal into that app, and it's going to have the best user experience, be the most interactive for them. And what's cool about it is that it actually looks and feels like a real journal. You can sell these digital journals anywhere from about $15 up to $50. So the price range here is really good on this one. And again, you don't need to be a fancy designer to do this. Start with templates on Canva, tweak them to have your own unique sense and style, make them niched to your target audience, and then start selling them on your platform like System.io. These digital products are perfect for 2025 and into 2026 because they are scalable, they are easy to get started, and the best part is that you only need to create them once and they can continue to generate sales for you forever. Whether you're a beginner or somebody looking to scale, this is your sign. Stop scrolling and start creating. And one last reminder, if you want to check out our free digital product discovery bot, you can check it out down in the description box. All right, now that you know the best 5 digital products to start in 2025, you might want to learn 3 digital products that actually don't sell, some that you should avoid. So understanding that all starts with this next video, which I will link up above, because when you pair that with what you just learned in this video, it is even more powerful. I will catch up with you in the next one.